Mwah, give smooches. Oh my god. It tastes like I just took a mint. It legitimately tastes like I just took a mint. Like I can go kiss up on my man right now. Just the cutest fracking vitamins. I am actually like genuinely so obsessed with these. Ritual. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. A huge thank you to Ritual for sponsoring today's video. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about the little beauties right here. Before I do that though, you guys, hello. How do you do? How do you day? How are you? I hope everyone watching is doing well. I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves. Today's pick a card, you guys, is going to be a pick a card on love predictions for the singles over the next 3 months. I'm so excited to get into it, you guys. Before we get started though, I am going to go ahead and talk about today's sponsor, Ritual. So as I've talked about so many times on the channel, you guys, self-love is so important. And I feel like a part of self-love is taking care of yourself. And I know I've talked about this in my readings before, but it's so important to nourish your body. Some nutrients are so hard to get from food alone. And I'm telling you guys, I have tried. Ritual helps fill those gaps with 9 key ingredients in just 2 capsules a day. Ritual is a science-based vitamin, you guys, and it's third-party tested, which is not the case with all of your vitamins. Not the case. Just a side note, this does come in recycled packaging, which I love. I applaud companies who consider our beautiful earth and want to take care of her. The vitamins that I'm taking, you guys, is the Essential Women's Multivitamins 18 Plus. Obviously, I'm an 18 plus woman. My absolute favorite thing about Ritual, you guys, is the fact that it comes in a delayed release capsule, which means it's gonna be more gentle on your tummy. And I don't know about you, but for me, my stomach is so sensitive. And personally, when I take multivitamins, it tends to upset my stomach and it makes me very inconsistent with taking my multivitamins, which I do not enjoy. And with Ritual, I do not have that problem. I can take these and my stomach does not get upset whatsoever. The fact that I don't have to worry about scheduling my day around when I'm going to take my vitamins, I can just take them when it's most convenient for me to take them. It helps me be more consistent with taking my vitamins. And in taking my vitamins consistently, I'm able to turn healthy habits into a ritual. Go ahead and check out the link in my description, you guys, using the code Cenus20 to get 20% off your first order of Ritual. Thank you guys so much again for sponsoring today's video, Ritual, and thank you to everybody who is supporting the channel by supporting the sponsors. Now, you guys, tarot, the divination practice. It's an intuitive practice. It's a divination tool. It's an intuitive practice. Take what resonates, leave what does not, my love. Without further ado, here is a clip of the piles right now. All right, you guys, these are the 4 piles. We have group 1 with the heart-shaped geode, group 2 with the rose quartz, group number 3 with the amethyst, and group 4 with my favorite piece of sea jasper. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. If you want to pick more than one pile, you guys are always welcome to do so. As of now picked your pile, please go ahead and check out my description box where I've also left you timestamps along with the Ritual link that you are going to be checking out. And yes, I'll see you in your reading, baby. Hello, group 1, welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the dice, you guys. We have Gemini and we have Taurus. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Taurus. We have Virgo and Aries. Hello, Virgo. Hello, Aries. Pisces and Leo. If your sign didn't pop up, it's okay. That is not the main point of this message, so that does not matter that much. It's just extra confirmation. The cards are what's important, guys, so if this doesn't resonate, then this is not your reading. But we've got the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, you guys, it's drama, all right? It's a tragic ending. This is telling me that in regards to your love life, you may have recently come up against a very sudden, brutal reality in regards to your love life, or literally maybe even an ending of a relationship. Maybe this is something that's coming up, right? We are talking about the next 3 months. I don't honestly, like, I understand this is sad energy and it's like difficult, and I'm sure like those of you who are relating to this, you're like, oh, like, yeah, that sucks. This is painful. Obviously 10 swords being stabbed into your back would be painful. However, like, the reason why I'm not really, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's that serious or that, it's not that it's not that serious. It's just that, like, you're gonna be okay, okay? Like, we have justice here. Justice is signifying balance, fairness, things like that. So it's just making me feel like, yeah, the Ten of Swords is going to hurt in the moment, but like long term, is it really that serious? No. Is it really going to be like a long lasting scar? Maybe. But at the same time, it's like you're having this justice, this fairness. The scales will be balanced. So the wrongs that have been done to you will be made right. That is how I see justice, especially when it comes directly after something like the Ten of Swords. You will be looking, I feel like, to your future with a lot of optimism and a lot of hope. I feel like you're going to be very, just optimistic about your love life and optimistic about what is to come in regards to your love life. So I also do see this as a really positive thing. I know a lot of people tend to get like bitter and nasty, and I don't think that you will be getting bitter from this Ten of Swords situation. Honestly, you guys, like being bitter and being angry, I think it's like all emotions are acceptable human emotions. But when you hold on to bitterness and you hold on to anger, like you think that you're punishing other people and you're not. Like you're literally just punishing yourself because nobody else on the planet like gives a damn. Like I'm not trying to be rude, I'm being so serious. Your bitterness affects nobody but you and the people who have to directly deal with you. But anybody who's self-respecting is not going to deal with somebody who's acting in a bitter manner. For example, I hear a lot of people talk about how, oh, well, like men suck, or like women are this and women are that and men are this. And it's like, okay, so I understand that you have anger towards perhaps a specific person from your past. You holding on to that anger and holding on to that bitterness, all you're doing is driving people away. Because like if I were to go on a date with a man and he was like, yeah, all women do this, or like women are just after this or that, I would literally be like, thank you so much, can I please have the check, because this is so like, why am I here? Why am I wasting my time? I have had men do that, and the way they were blocked with a quickness, the way they were goodbye, like, you think I'm gonna entertain that? No. So my point is, with this Two of Wands, I'm seeing this as not allowing the freaking drama, the tragedy to hold you down, to hold you back, to stop you from being open to love, to stop you from exploring and planning for your future. It's like I'm going forward despite that BS. I'm going forward despite this messed up situation that happened to me. And you know what? I'm going to be happy. I'm going to win. You're not going to win. Okay. Well, I feel like that got a little personal for me for a second. I don't know why that came up. We have the Seven of Swords. Or not the Seven of Swords. Gosh dang, Cenus, come on. Get it together. We've got the Seven of Cups. Again, this is signifying, you guys, that you are looking at your options. So when this Ten of Swords happens, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset, you guys. But you just need to know, sweetheart, you just need to know that you have options. You need to know that life is going to move on and you are going to be okay. You know what song just popped into my head? At first I was afraid. I was terrified. Na, 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 na. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, I don't need to go into it. And I'll probably get stricken down for singing that. Anyways. You have options, babes, okay? And again, like, during the Ten of Swords process, I'm sure you're gonna feel hurt. I'm sure you're gonna feel pain. You're gonna be upset. You're gonna be like, Cenus, you're being insensitive. But you are literally going to be okay. You are literally, like, you have options. Your whole future is ahead of you. The rest of your life is ahead of you. That Ten of Swords, yeah, that hurt. But you know what? You know what's going to hurt more? When that person or that situation gets to watch you moving forward, gets to watch you with all these options at your feet. We have this stability coming in as well, group number one. The King of Pentacles, the way I would wife the King of Pentacles so fast, this man is so stable, so reliable, so grounded, so hardworking. I think the King of Pentacles, and I know I just said I would wife him, but I think he would literally be the most perfect husband. And this is why I'm such a simp for earth signs, because you know, I can't help it. Earth signs are everything I love and need in life. So essentially, you guys, what I'm getting from the tarot, you're going through something that sucks really bad. All right. It's not fun. It's going to be painful. Some of you guys are going to be like up at night crying, feeling sick to your stomach. Oh, there's a hair stuck to my lip. Feeling sick to your stomach. It gives me that feeling of like, oh, I can't eat. I can't drink. It's that type of feeling. And I've been there and I get it. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I am trying to tell you that that's not going to last. All right. Justice is coming in. You are going to be excited. You're going to look forward. You're going to plan your future. You're going to look at all the options you have and be like, wow, that Ten of Swords was garbage. That was trash. I'm so happy that I have these options sitting in front of me. And one of these options, I believe, will be not specifically a King of Pentacles, but somebody who's grounded and stable and reliable, someone you can trust, someone who's ambitious. You are putting down a freaking piece of trash, a little pebble for a freaking diamond, okay? The King of Pentacles is a diamond. He is a gold nugget, okay? And you're putting down a little humble rock for a nugget of gold, period. And you know what else? This person or this situationship or this like hurt feelings situation person, they're going to get theirs. What goes around comes back around. Okay, 100%. This person's going to get theirs. You don't get to go around causing pain and causing discomfort to people consciously and intentionally, because the Ten of Swords is overkill. It's intentional 1,000,000%. There's no way this is not intentional, you guys, because like there are 10 different times you had at least 9 opportunities to be like, maybe I shouldn't do this, you know? So, I don't know. I just think that this situation will be rectified, and maybe you won't be there to see that. And I don't even want you to focus on trying to witness that, like, karma, right? Because I feel like that's also icky. Like, you want to see somebody's downfall, but just know this situation will be taken care of. It will be handled. And it's none of your business how it's handled, but it will be taken care of. Yeah, all right. We have cloudy judgment. We have illusions, unbalanced and distorted. Some of you had... I also have to talk about this because I do get some DMs sometimes from people who are very like, I'm just like, Lulu, hello. Are you okay, babes? Cloudy judgment, illusions. Here's the other thing. Nobody owes you their heart. Nobody owes you a shared feeling of, I want to be with you. Nobody on planet Earth owes you that, especially when you do not have an established relationship. Everybody has the free will and the eligibility to date who they want to date, to pursue who they want to pursue. And I'm not talking about like those people. I think being rejected is fine. I think everyone, again, has the right to reject whoever they want to reject. Nobody owes you love. Nobody owes you their physical body. Nobody owes you these things. But when somebody is intentionally leading you on and, you know, chirping in your ear, giving you like the la la fairy tale, like that's not okay, and that is wrong, and that's where I feel like that karma and that justice is coming in. And again, you guys, like the Ten of Swords is overdone. It's like you did too much. You did not need to do all of that, right? So this cloudy judgment, I almost feel like this person or the situation that you are coming out of or that you were involved in, I feel like this person was feeding a lot of like crap. I feel like this person was speaking sweet nothings, and it created this like unbalanced energy. It created this delusion. This feels like love bombing to me, you guys, and I hate using I hate using buzzwords like that, just because I feel like everyone thinks they're a therapist, and I'm not a therapist, and I don't ever claim to be a therapist, but it feels very love bomby, okay? And I don't like using buzzwords, but I just feel like it's a little love bomby. It's giving me that type of energy of like, I've created this illusion that like you are my one true love and I'm gonna treat you so good and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, be so for real, because you just stabbed at 10 swords into my back, sis. Thank you, but no. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So if you guys are stuck to a toxic person or a toxic relationship, and note what I'm saying right now, I'm saying toxic. If you're involved with somebody and they are not toxic, then I'm obviously not talking to you. Very obviously. Escaping is for those of you who are in a toxic situation where this person has put 10 swords in your back and you're like, oh, but I still love you. No, babes, sis, it's time to walk away. Block that person. Block. We need to escape. How are you going to find? Here's another thing. So many people, I feel like, are willing to stay in dead end situations, in situations where you know you're going to continue to get hurt because you know how this person is, and you choose to stay because it's like, oh, well, what is out there is work. No, you will never be able to escape this freaking Ten of Swords energy if you don't choose to walk away. All right, the freaking King of Pentacles is out there waiting for you. The King of Pentacles is like, babes, I'm here, but you're over here messing with this freaking Ten of Swords person, this Ten of Swords situation. I'm not gonna go into that mess. I'm not gonna go save you. Like, you need to walk away from that. If you want me, you gotta come get me. You gotta get. Maybe you don't gotta come get me, but you need to at least walk away from this situation here. So, for any of you who have been feeling called to block somebody, to walk away, to avoid a situation or a person, this is your sign. If you've been looking for a sign, this is it. Walk away, block that person, move on. You deserve better. I feel like this is something you already know, but it's like, I feel like it needs to, and maybe that's why I'm being aggressive in this reading, because I feel like for some of you, you literally know this and you just don't want to do it. You are expecting this person to change. People don't change unless they actively choose to change, unless they want to change. All right? They just don't. We have new beginnings, I'm sorry, I didn't say new beginnings, but it's beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over. New direction. Go in a new direction. Try love again. Start over with somebody new. Okay? Plain and simple. I don't feel like that needs any further explanation. We have Libra here. This is consideration, fairness, and harmony. The thing I find interesting about this showing up is justice is also here. The scales, balance. So more balance is coming into your guys' love life, but that Ten of Swords has to be like a dissipated. That Ten of Swords gotta go. You can't have balance with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is too heavy. It's gonna throw things off balance. So, I don't know. If you want balance, if you want love, you gotta throw this out. It's gonna throw the scales off, guys. Also with Libra, that is connected to the 7th house. The 7th house is like profound partnerships, relationships, things like that. So I definitely do feel like love is coming into your guys' life, but it's like you have to learn to let the heck go before that's gonna happen. We have Earth here again, symbolizing stability, you guys. This says persistence, patience, and practicality. You deserve somebody who is practical. You deserve somebody who's patient. You deserve somebody who's going to give you this grounded earth-like energy, okay? This is a choice. Honestly, guys, like it really just comes down to like, what do you believe you deserve? If you don't believe you deserve better than that Ten of Swords, you're not going to get better than that Ten of Swords. It just is what it is. And I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm not trying to deliver this message in like a inconsiderate way or in a heartless way, but at the same time, I feel like there's so many times I see people stuck in relationships or stuck in a situationship at that, and it's like, for what? Like, you're beautiful. What are you doing? You're gonna waste your time with this? With this? What are you? No, like no. So, anyways, you guys, essentially what I'm saying. Earth sign energy, stability, groundedness is coming into your love life, but you have to be willing to let go of that Ten of Swords. And for some of you, this is not a person. For some of you, this is many people. This is a pattern that we have to let go of. For some of you, this is a mindset we have to let go of. For some of you, this is something that has been going on over and over and over again. Some of you have been dating the same person in different bodies. We got to address how to kick this out, how to block this energy, all right? I need a drink, guys. My throat is like so dry. Okay. We have reconciliation, the return of a past soulmate. The return of a past soulmate. I always see this, you guys, as like a past life soulmate, because I just don't see this. I don't know why. It's just impossible for me to see this card as like a past relationship. Obviously, if you feel like there was like somebody who got away, like the one who got away, it's possible that there could be like somebody from your past coming back. But honestly, guys, it just feels like a past soulmate, like a past life soulmate. Again, somebody who's like stable and grounded and actually like worthy of your time and your energy. Someone who's actually going to freaking love you. Someone who's actually going to take care of you. Someone who is worthy. Okay. So the return of a past soulmate. We also have external party, karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities. Are causes of interference and stress. Karmic contracts. You know what feels like a karmic contract to me? Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Cenus the musical. I feel like I've just been singing this entire reading, guys. I'm sorry. When music comes up, though, I feel like it's relevant. So, I don't know, guys. Honestly, do what you want. My message is always like, do what you want. Live your life the way you want to live your life. I'm not here to like dictate what it is you do or tell you how to live your life. But at the end of the day, the message is very clear. You guys have to let something go. You guys have to walk away from something, change your patterns, change your mindset, change the person that you're dealing with or the situation that you are currently in. And you have to walk away from this. This is toxic. In doing so, life is going to become a lot more harmonious. Your love life is going to become a lot more balanced, okay? You're going to be hopeful for the future. You're going to be like, I'm so excited to start dating again. I'm so excited to put myself out there. You're going to have options, girly. You're going to have freaking options. And then you're going to get this stability. And here's the other thing, guys, right? Maybe this isn't a person. I do feel like this is a person. And the reason why I feel like this is somebody coming into your life is because of the Seven of Cups. Because this is options. And I feel like you're picking a really solid, stable option. However, for some of you, this could be you choosing yourself. Choosing to focus on your career. Choosing to get that coin up. Choosing to create groundedness and stability within yourself. Reconciliation with a past soulmate. This could be reconciling with yourself. We are also our own soulmates, right? I do feel like for most of you, it's somebody coming in though. So, yeah, guys, group 1, drop the dead weight, drop the illusions, drop the delusional energy, stop romanticizing that person who keeps hurting you, stop feeding into negative thought patterns that are not helping you develop or not helping you move on or not helping create some type of harmony and balance in your love life. We gotta purge it so that we can create balance, so that we can find our King of Pentacles, our stability, our grounded, reliable person or energy or lifestyle, okay? So that is what I have in regards to the predictions for the singles for the next 3 months. That's what I feel like the focus will be on. There's definitely new beginnings here, you guys, but you gotta, again, drop the dead weight. So thank you so much. I love you. If you guys want a personal reading, link in the description. Check that out every 3 weeks. Or not every 3 weeks, available 3 weeks out of the month. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you. I love you so much. And bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your guys' reading. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and start the dice. If you're new here, the dice is extra. It's dessert. If your sign doesn't pop up, it's totally okay. Aquarius. Just Aquarius. We love the God complex. Libra and Gemini. All the air signs. Hi, air signs. Hello, hello. Libra and Leo. I want one more. We need, like, something else. Okay, Pisces. And then the other one was Libra, so I was just like, oh, you know, Libra, you're definitely here. Hi. Alright, guys. Buckle in. If you're not in the mood for a heavy reading, skip. The Tower. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. And then we got the World, okay? So, okay, there's bad, but there's also good. Let's just start with the bad. The Tower. Now, I know there's so many people who view the Tower in a very, I'm sorry, guys. I just want you to be focused on the card. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry. There was like dust that got into my nose. Anyways, the Tower. A lot of people look at the Tower as a really negative thing, you guys. And for sure, like, I'm not gonna deny and pretend like it's an easy energy. But it's not. Here's the thing. Question for you guys watching at home. Or wherever you are at. Would you... do you want to keep stuff in your life that, is rotting you slowly or slowly, poisoning you? Do you want to keep things in your life that are secretly, I don't know, have an agenda out for you or just does not have your best interest at heart? Do you want to keep things like that in your life? If that is the case, you can stay very much comfortable with where it is you're currently at, and I think that's fine. Not everybody is going to evolve and change in this lifetime. I believe that's why we have many lifetimes, because some lifetimes we're just like, nah, I'm not about that change. And that's okay. The Tower invokes change, though, you guys. The Tower is a very destructive card, but it's destructive with a purpose. It's destructive because whatever it is that is being destroyed in your life, it was not meant to be in your life. Whatever is being destroyed through this Tower, it's there's something better, all right? Or at least something more peaceful, something more solid, something more grounded. The tower was never meant to last. This tower was always meant to fall. And holding on to it is hurting yourself. This tower always reminds me of that. I don't know if you guys have seen that animation where it's like you're holding on to rope and it's like being pulled away from you, and by holding on to it you're literally like creating like burns on your hand, versus like if you just let it go you wouldn't be in pain. You'd be in less pain. So that's how I see the tower. It's like holding on to it just creates more friction, more pain, more hurt, more sadness. So yeah, essentially you guys, what I am here to communicate with you is that there is a tower moment for you in regards to your love life, or perhaps in regards to certain ideologies that you have around love that need to be addressed. But we're letting go of something. There's something we need to let go of in regards to our love life. We also have this energy here of being very alone and having a lot of like, there's not movement perhaps in your love life, or there's a lack of progression in your love life. This also talks about financial issues, you guys. Maybe financial issues are playing a role in your lack of movement in your love life. But this talks about being alone and feeling forgotten, feeling like nobody cares about you, feeling just all around like cast aside, which isn't a great feeling. Obviously, it's a sad, difficult feeling. It's loneliness at its like purest form. It's financial struggle at a very pure form as well. So obviously none of this is good. This is not good. I'm not going to pretend like this is good. Honestly, I dislike this card more than I dislike the tower, if I'm being super, super honest with you. Because at least the tower is like, all right, like stuff is going to hit the fan and it's going to suck. And it's going to be really difficult. But when it's done, it's like you have a fresh slate. But with this, it's like there's no promise of a fresh slate. There's no promise of things getting better. It's like, this just kind of sucks. It's kind of just a lot of bogusness, a lot of rubbish. But, you know, Spirit loves us. Spirit loves you. And we have the world here coming up. So the world does signify cycles ending and coming to a close. So for some of you, you have gone through this tower, you've gone through this Five of Pentacles, and you're like, no more. It's fine. It's coming to a close. For those of you who have yet to experience that, it's very possible that is coming up. It's very possible that's something you're gonna have to go through. The good thing about it though is that like that cycle will come to a close. It's going to come to an end. Things will be wrapped up and you will be ready to start anew. So that's fantastic. During that process of wrapping up cycles and moving on to something new, or moving on into like onto a new direction in life, there may be certain secrets that are being revealed to you. There may be certain things that were hidden coming to light. This could also be talking about tapping in deeper into your intuition, trusting yourself more. I oftentimes feel like when we go through tragedy, you guys, it can do a few different things. It can create a lot of distrust. It can create a lot of like fear within ourselves. Or we step up to the plate, we toughen up, and we learn how to trust ourselves on an even deeper level, right? We learn how to tap into our intuition. I oftentimes feel like, you guys, interesting enough, a lot of the intuitives that I have come in contact with, there's always like a event that like triggered their intuition heightening, right? It's like, it's something I've always had, but then this major tower moment happened in my life. Usually it's a tower moment, and that kind of just like sparked from there, right? So your intuition may be heightened, you guys. Your intuitive nature may escalate after this tower moment. I'm also seeing this, you guys, though, definitely as like having more clarity on things that you previously did not have clarity on, having clarity on things that may have even been hidden from you at one point. And then finally, you guys, when this was all coming out, I was like, thank you. The freaking Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, you guys, it talks about an energy of victory. It's like, I won. I've gotten out of the storm. You thought you were going to hold me down. You were wrong. I have released myself from the struggle, and I'm having my victory. I'm in a moment, I'm in a season of being victorious. So as the Tower usually does bring, like, this is a very, I feel like, atypical energy, you guys. And a lot of people just see the Tower and go, oh, this sucks. But, like, ultimately, usually what's on the other side of the Tower is this freaking Six of Wands, or is, like, the Sun, or is the Two of Cups, or is the Ten of Pentacles. That's usually what's on the other side of this Tower. In most cases, I don't think I've ever done a reading where I'm like, things are bad, and then things are just going to get a lot worse, and, like, they're just going to stay bad forever. Because, like, that's not usually how the energy moves. The energy moves from, like, things are bad, and then things start to improve, and, like, maybe it's not amazing, but they start to improve, right? All right. We have sorrow and pain, loss, grief, depression, apprehensive, afraid, cautious. This makes sense with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. And again, for a lot of you, this is past energy that you have worked through or you're currently working through. This makes a lot of sense to experience these things, guys. And it's okay to feel loss. It's okay to feel grief. It's okay to be cautious moving forward in regards to love. It's okay to be like, I don't really know if I want to participate in this whole smoochy thing, you know? I think it's fine. I think it's totally 100% understandable to be cautious moving forward. So I'm not gonna like say anything more on that. The caution, the pain, the sorrow, it's coming from this energy, obviously, because you're not gonna feel that with the Six of Wands. We have time. Okay, now this is where I feel like a lot of you are going to get hung up on. This is where I feel like a lot of you are going to become very impatient. I can't do anything about time, guys, right? I'm not in control of that, but we have waiting cycles and moments. I do feel like this process is going to be lengthy. I do feel like this process is perhaps going to feel like it's lasting forever, but it's not, you guys. Like, time, that's the one thing about life, and I know I've said this 100 million times, but the only thing in life that is inevitable is change, okay? Whether we are living in very tragic, harsh, difficult moments in our life, whether we're living in that energy or whether we are living in an energy that is happiness and joy and peace, both of these will come to an end eventually, and things will change, and you'll get stressed or you'll get happier. Like, that's just freaking life, okay? And there's nothing none of us can do about it. Life is a season of change. So get used to it. Get used to the fact also that, like, things may not turn around exactly when it is you want them to turn around. So it's going to take time. And then we have intimacy. This is bonding, sensual, and confiding. It's very possible, because we are talking about your love life here, it's very possible, you guys, that you will be able to connect on a more intimate level with people when you do start dating again, or when you do feel comfortable and confident opening up. And all of you watching this are going to be at different levels of this situation. For some of you, this situation is going to be fresh. For others of you, it's old, and you're like more so closer to this victory. You're more so closer to this having like more intimacy in your life, right? But the energy that I'm seeing for you guys in regards to like what's coming up in the next 3 months in your love life, I feel like more intimacy will be taking place, or it's like more healing is taking place, more addressing of this pain and this sorrow, perhaps more tying up the cycles. All of you are going to be at different stages of this, but by the time we get over here, we are experiencing more intimacy, more bonds, deeper bonds perhaps with the individuals that we are choosing to spend our time with. Oh my God, we got Saturn here. Okay, it says experience struggle, learn hard work, and patience. So this whole reading is Saturn. This is what Saturn does. It creates struggle, it creates obstacles, it brings in lessons. It's not the easiest energy to work with. But again, it makes sense to me that at the end of this, we have this Six of Wands, because that is also what Saturn is. It's our biggest lesson and our biggest blessing all wrapped into one. And during the time of our lesson, we're like, oh my gosh, this is never going to end. Things are always going to be horrible and miserable. But in reality, that's not true, right? We just have to get through the lesson. We have sextile here, the combination of tension and flow, potential and rewarding situation. Okay. So a combination of tension and flow, right? So we're having conflict, we're having issues, we're having that tower moment, we're having the freaking Saturn come in here, but we also have that Six of Wands, which signifies a victory and success and like being happy in regards to your love life, having perhaps that emotional, intimate bonding with somebody. You can't take the good without the bad. This is a very like duality type reading. This is a very like, yeah, things are gonna kind of be rough, but once you get through it, things are gonna be a lot better than what they were even previously to them being more difficult. The only way out is through. This is very draining energy. This reading feels like, oh my gosh, like, it's not just that it's heavy, it's that I feel exhausted, and I feel like I'm picking up on your guys' exhaustion, and like, maybe it's me, but I feel like for a lot of you, you've been dealing with this for a while, and you're just like, oh my god, when is it my turn? When is it my freaking turn? Time wrapping up the cycles. That is imperative, that we wrap those cycles up, that we officially put things to a close. You guys, okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. And I feel like this will make some of you feel better, and maybe some of you just don't give a damn. But there was a person that I was involved with for such a large portion of my life. And there were many pockets of my life where this person was not involved in my life whatsoever. Like no contact, okay? And during those no contact moments, I would always tell myself, I'm over them. I don't feel anything towards them. I've moved on. I've healed. And in reality, like that was not true. And it didn't matter how much I told myself that. It didn't matter how much I meditated. It didn't matter how much I tried to move on from that person. There was unfinished business. There was loose ends in that freaking relationship. Okay? And very, very recently, I had an opportunity to revisit that situation, and I swear, you guys, I don't know why I just did that. I'm so sorry if I offended anyone just now. I swear on my life, I wrapped that cycle up 100% this time. Like I have zero desire. That person has reached out to me since wrapping up that cycle, and I had no desire to respond at all. Not even like a leave me alone. I was just like, I don't care to respond to this. I don't care. And my life, the way my life has gotten so much better. I mean, things have gotten worse, but things have also gotten so much better since releasing that person honestly and fully. And again, like sometimes you just have to revisit certain situations so that you can like put it to an end, and you can realize like, oh, I'm actually done. So like all of this is just dependent on your timing and like how fast you can genuinely work through this energy. But you can't lie to yourself, guys, and you can't lie to the universe. It doesn't matter how much you tell yourself you're over something. If you're not over it, like the universe is gonna feel that. So okay, these are the two energies. All right, we're working through this, we're moving to this. Okay, we'll start off with this energy over here. We have parasitic symbiotic. One party benefits while the other is depleted. Energy support and empathy are not equal. Give and take needs to be balanced. Yeah. You guys, it's time to eat those papaya seeds and get rid of the parasite. It's time to skadoo-a-boo someone out of your life, or an energy in your life, or a habitual pattern that's in your life. This is kind of similar to group one. It's a little different, but it's kind of similar to group one. I don't know if you guys were attracted to both of these groups, but yeah, okay. It's time to kick the parasite out. You no longer get to feed off of my energy. You no longer get to consume me. It's time for you to move on to a different host. That's kind of how I felt, you guys. Like, actually, like, just explaining that situation to you guys 100%, I felt like that person was a parasite that I had for like 10 years, essentially. And now that I don't care, I'm literally like, have fun draining someone else. Have fun ruining someone else's life. Like, I'm going to pray. Actually, don't have fun doing that because that's so sad. I'm going to pray for those poor women because it's not worth it. Like 1,000,000%. Not saying that in a place of like anger or hurt or anything like that. Genuinely. Yeah, okay. Wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemies, if I'm being very honest. We have mutual symbiotic, and it says this is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both parties have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared life goals. Bada boom. All right, so don't hold on to a parasite, guys, just because the parasite keeps coming back. Just because you can't fully get rid of the parasite, don't think that, oh, I'm supposed to be with this freaking parasite. I think oftentimes, like, people confuse, like, twin flame relationships with actually, like, parasitic relationships. Just because someone keeps coming back to you and going back and forth, that doesn't mean that they're your twin flame. They very well could be a gosh dang parasite that you just cannot get rid of, that you need to literally expel from your body. In engaging with this parasitic energy, we're preventing ourselves, or we're holding ourselves back from being able to have this mutually symbiotic relationship, which I think this is what the Six of Wands is talking about, what this intimacy is talking about, right? This is the reward that Saturn has for you. You just got to work through this, bestie. And if you've already worked through this, congratulations. This is confirmation that you did the right thing. This is confirmation that somebody who is deserving of your time, your energy, I was going to say your resources, but not your resources, is coming into your life. A relationship that has balance, a relationship that feels mutual, okay? So that is what I have for you guys, group 2. Let me know down below if this resonated. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm sending you strength, and I want you guys to know that you're strong and that you can work through this. You can get rid of that parasite, okay? You can do better than the parasite. Pinky promise. Why did I go like that? Pinky promise, guys. Anyways, thank you. I love you. And if you guys want a personal reading, description box, Etsy shop, I have them available 3 weeks out of the month. So thank you. Love you. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice for you guys really quick. We got Aries and we got Gemini. Hello, Aries. Hello, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys. If your sign doesn't pop up, it's literally okay, you guys. The main point of these readings are the cards. So if the cards don't resonate, this is not your reading. You're not supposed to hear this. But if the dice don't resonate, it's like, it's really not that serious. You know, it's like, it's extra. I like to do it as extra confirmation. Pisces and Cancer. Hello, my water babes. Pisces and Scorpio. Okay, love all the water sign energy here. As a water heavy girly, we vibe. Okay, so my people are here. I'm excited. Now, walking away. I had an epiphany with this card the other day when I was explaining it, and I was like, bada boom, bada bing, like I'm seeing the light. Okay, so here's the thing with this card. This signifies us walking away from something, you guys. Now, for some of you, I'm getting the vibe in this particular reading that it's not necessarily you walking away from love or walking away from a relationship or a person. For some of you, I feel like you're walking away from like really destructive habits or patterns that are no longer serving you. And for some of you, you're walking away from a job that is depleting you and draining you and taking all of your freaking time. And you're just like, so that is the situation that's going on. Now, some of you are walking away from a situationship or a relationship that's like a dead end thing, or that's what's happening. Okay, that is what's happening. You guys are walking away from something. You're deciding, you know what? Thank you so much for everything that you have done for me over these past however long that we have gotten to this point. But I've realized that this 8 of Cups situation isn't for me. And it's time for me to go. It's time for me to hit the road. Wish you the best of luck. And that's what you're doing. And you're walking away. Okay? I'm being very dramatic. I'm sorry. The Fool is here, you guys. The Fool is talking about an energy that's like, dun, 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 dun. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go have fun. Let's go explore. Let's go do something new. You guys are incorporating, and I want to applaud this group for this. You are so amazing. I'm so proud of you for doing this. You are incorporating a new strategy into your love life. I preach this all the time. If what it is you're doing in regards to dating isn't working, do something different. Do something different. I know for me, like my strategy with dating works. Like I've never had a problem getting male attention. I'm not trying to be like cocky or annoying or whatever, but like if I want a relationship, like I could just go get a relationship. But for those of you where you aren't experiencing that, there's obviously like multiple factors that play into that. I feel like confidence is definitely one of them. Fake it till you make it, babe. If you're not confident, you can say, oh, that's easy for you to say. I feel like I was one of the most like one of the least confident people in the world. And I just woke up one day and I was like, you know what? forget that. I'm going to be confident because who's going to know? Who's gonna know? That type of energy, okay? Point is, I'm proud of you guys because this is signifying an energy of deciding to do something different in your love life, deciding to go on a new path, deciding, you know what, today I'm tired of being alone, I'm tired of being single, I'm going to go have fun. I'm going to go put myself out there more. I'm going to go be outside. You meet people when you're outside of the house, guys. I don't know if anybody knows this. I don't know if you've been informed, but you meet people when you leave the house. So for those of you who are staying inside the house, you got to go outside. You got to go outside, especially for those of you who want to meet somebody organically. You got to go outside. You got to do stuff. You got to be active. And I know like we're all busy. We have like a million things to do. I totally get it, but that's the only way you're going to meet somebody. For those of you where you're going to go online dating and this is something you've been hesitant about, I'm so proud of you for putting yourself out there. I'm so proud of you for being brave enough to take that step because I know so many people are afraid to take that step. Regardless of what it is you're doing, this is telling me over the next 3 months, you are deciding today is the day I'm starting a new chapter. Today is the day I'm starting a new journey. Today is the day I'm deciding that I have to take a new direction when it comes to my love life. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised. You are going to be pleasantly surprised, group number 3. You're going to be left with this feeling of like, oh my gosh, like I had no idea that things could get this good. I had this vision or this image in my mind that like it would work out like A, B, and C, but I'm pleasantly surprised. The Page of Pentacles is pleasant surpriseness, pleasantly surprised, all right? We also have change and transformation moving forward, okay? Perhaps literally physically moving, you guys. 100% like you taking this brave act of changing directions or doing something courageous and new and bold is going to lead you to change and transformation in your love life. It's going to lead you to a pleasant surprise, okay? Now, what is that pleasant surprise? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Now, obviously it's a pentacle card, so it's not like lovey-dovey, but the essence of the 9 of Pentacles is value. It's worth. It's gold. So, I think you guys going on this adventure, changing directions, doing something new in your love life, being the energy of the Fool is going to help you receive massive reward in regards to love, okay? Because the 9 of Pentacles is wealth, it's luxury, it's abundance. How do we correlate that to our love lives? We correlate that by like being like, oh, I feel like I'm in a valuable relationship, or I value the person I met, or I value this experience. Like, you guys, very much so. You have to get out of your comfort zone. If you're single and what you're doing isn't working, you need to switch it up. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to do something new, because on the other side of your like hesitancy around doing this new thing, you have this value. You have this like golden opportunity to experience wealth or to experience abundance in your love life. Okay. Beautiful. We have healing. This is releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Releasing, purifying, and cleansing. All right. Amazing. I love this for you guys. We are healing. And I feel like part of that healing process is walking away, right? Walking away from what is no longer serving you. Deciding today, like, okay, I have been doing the same thing. You know what? Forget that. Maybe this is not even a person. Maybe this is you standing in your own way and you're choosing to walk away from that. Maybe this is you holding on to past pain and you're walking away from that. Healing. We got lusting. So it's lusting, forbidden, non-committal adult energy. I'm going to cover our girly pop just because, again, like YouTube's been very much on me. She's not even really like, I don't know, she's just wearing essentially a bikini, but whatever. Lusting. You guys may be participating in more lustful acts. You guys may be participating in more pleasurable experiences when it comes to dating. And that does not have to be using your body in a way that makes you uncomfortable. That could just be you choosing, like, I'm only going to date people that I'm actually attracted to or that I actually find funny, which is something you should already be doing. But it's like, I'm only engaging in pleasurable experiences when it comes to dating. I'm no longer going to force things that don't work. Sometimes I feel like people tend to, like, especially when you're single, like, you'll go on a date just for the sake of going on a date. You'll go on a date with somebody you know you don't like or you know you're not vibing with just to go. And I know other times it's like you have to hang out with somebody for a while or for a few different times to really get their vibe. But I see this as you seeking out pleasurable experiences when it comes to dating and only wanting to engage in those pleasurable experiences when it comes to dating. It doesn't have to literally mean, like, again, getting physical and being lusty. It could, doesn't have to be though. Then we have ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. Okay, so I do think that there is an increase of flow in your love life coming up, group number 3. I do think there is an increase of excitement going on in your love life, group number 3. I think you have to be bold enough to reach out and take this, okay? I think you have to be bold enough to step up and be like, okay, this is something I want to do. This is something I want to participate in. And, like, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to freaking do it, right? Chasing thrills, excitement, a good time. Also, I think a lot of people lose sight of having fun while they are dating because they are like, I want a relationship. I want something serious. Do you guys know how many times I've had men tell me, like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you're not, like, down my throat about a relationship the first 10 minutes of us talking. And I'm like, why would I want a relationship with you? Like, that's so bold of you to assume. So I think that we can distinguish between, like, who's being serious about us and who's not serious about us without losing the, like, fun and excitement, right? I don't know. And I know some people are going to disagree and be like, oh, well, I'm older and, like, I want, like, a partner. I think that's fair to want a partner, but I also think that it's also reasonable for people to be like, well, I don't want a partner who's going to be, like, again, like, so serious 24/7. If we can't even have fun when we're getting to know each other, like, the rest of the relationship is going to be miserable. And I also feel like a lot of this is coming down to, like, common sense. And, like, if someone's showing you that they're not interested, then it's because they're not interested. Like, if you're confused about somebody's interest, it's probably because they're not interested in you the way that you want them to be interested in you. Not all the time, but I said probably. But chasing more thrills, excitement, and having a good time in regards to dating. Again, similar to what I was saying with the lust. We have the 8th house. This is transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacy. So yeah, you guys are facing fears in regards to dating. You guys, again, are trying something new, which, again, I want to applaud you. I'm so proud of you for doing this. You are brave. You are doing the right thing. Obviously, be safe. Obviously, always take care of yourself. Always send your location to your friends and family when you're meeting somebody new. Just take care of yourself. I swear, like, when I meet somebody new, I come prepared, okay? Like, my location is sent to 12 different people. I tell my Uber driver, look, remember my face, all right? Just in case, because, I don't know, people are scary for sure, but I'm not trying to scare you guys. The point is, I'm proud of you for taking a risk. I'm proud of you for putting yourself out there. Yes, of course, take care of yourself, protect yourself. But for those of you who are choosing to face these fears and to be more bold when it comes to love, you will be rewarded for this, okay? And then we have the 7th house. Dun, dun, dun. The 7th house is literally the house of relationships and marriage, you guys, and soulmates. This says profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So, I see this as a good thing. And with all this transformation that's coming in, I feel like the way that you are obtaining this relationship is through, I don't want to say being fun, but almost like, again, enjoying the dating process and not being like, literally, I've started talking to you for 20 minutes. So are you looking for a serious relationship? I don't know you. How do I know if I want a serious relationship with you? I feel like everybody on planet Earth, maybe not everybody, I'm obviously speaking in broad strokes, but most people I feel like if they were to encounter their soulmate or somebody who they were attracted to and someone that they could see themselves with long term, they're not going to turn you down just because they're like, I'm not technically looking for a relationship. Keep this between us, guys, okay? The person that I'm currently seeing was 100% not looking for a relationship when I started talking to them. And I honestly was like, I didn't even ask, because I was like, I genuinely don't care. If you want to be with me, you're going to show that to me. And I trust myself to know that I can tell the difference between somebody who is interested in me romantically and like pursuing something serious versus somebody who just wants to like do all this, okay? So I don't know. I think that this also comes down to like trusting yourself, you guys, when it comes to dating. Trusting yourself, trusting that you'll be able to read the signs, trusting that you'll be able to distinguish between somebody who is interested and somebody who's not. I do feel like for a lot of you, like there is a pleasant surprise coming in your love life, though, especially for those of you who are choosing to do something different and to have fun with it, okay? We have divine masculine. So obviously this is for some of you, a divine masculine is coming in. Perhaps some of you are stepping more into your divine masculine. We have trust, a need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. Have faith, have trust, guys, okay? And taking a risk, especially in love, always requires trust. Always. Because we could get our heart broken at any point. Anytime we try to fall in love or anytime we put ourselves out there romantically, we can get hurt. This is not avoidable. It's not. It's very important, you guys, that you have trust, that you have faith, and not just in the universe, but in yourself, okay? And then we have true love. This is a divine connection. So again, like with the 7th house being here, with the ecstasy, with the 9 of Pentacles, I do feel like for a lot of you, you are meeting somebody of substance. You are meeting somebody who has this potential to be this true love. Not all of you it's going to be true love, but it's going to feel like it has potential for true love, okay? And I want to again encourage you guys to have fun with the dating process, okay? Especially if you are a woman watching this who's interested in men. I pinky promise, I feel like you're gonna attract a lot more men or a lot more options if you're not like within the first 10-20 minutes of knowing someone being like, so do you want to get married and have babies? Because it's like, girly, I don't know you, like, what do you mean? And I'm not saying you can't ever have that conversation, because obviously if it's like 2-3 months down the road and they're still like, we're just having fun, it's like, no. Nope. But initially, you guys try to have fun, try to enjoy the dating process, try to seek out experiences in regards to dating that are pleasurable or enjoyable for you, that you can have fun with, and be open to surprises, be open to trying different things, be open to transformation in your love life. And I feel like you guys will again be left pleasantly surprised. So that is what I have for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, description box, I have those available every 3 weeks out of the month. Thank you guys again. I love you. And that's all I got. So, bye. Oh, wait. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice for you guys really quick. We have Pisces and we have Aries. Hi, Pisces. Hi, Aries. Aries and Scorpio. Mars people, love you. Scorpio and Virgo, love you both so very much. If your sign didn't pop up, it's okay. The dice is extra. It's dessert. So if your sign doesn't pop up, it's literally not that serious. The main course is the cards. So if that doesn't resonate, then this reading's not for you. But the first card we got, guys, this is, I'm gonna be very honest, this is the only pile I think that we got today that was super positive. That is super positive. So if you pick today's pile and you're like, oh my gosh, Cenus always gives me a positive reading, guess what? It's because positive things are coming for you. Because all the other piles, there was at least some type of struggle, some type of like, some type of, ooh. The last pile was okay, but like this pile's better. Anyways, 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles, you guys, it talks about like a generous energy. So I'm seeing this as you receiving some type of quote unquote generous energy in regards to your love life in the next 3 months. This could be somebody who's very giving of their time, somebody who's very giving of their resources, somebody who's very giving of their emotions, but this is a giving person. All right. Somebody who wants to give, somebody who wants to bless you in some way, shape, or form. it's not going to be money for all of you. So like, don't get excited and don't be like, oh my gosh, you told me that he was going to give me money and like shower me with gifts. I didn't say that. I said generous. Okay. Again, that could be emotionally, that could be with time, that could be with like an array of different things. It could be with money as well, but someone who's very generous coming into your life. And I feel confident saying somebody's coming into your life because of the rest of the cards that are here, but we also have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, you guys, talks about working really well with somebody else. Now, when I'm doing a relationship reading, I see the Three of Pentacles as an energy of very much like I'm getting into a relationship. Me and this other person, we're coming together and we're sculpting the outline, the dynamics of our relationship. That's how I always see this when we're talking about love, like working well with my partner to create a strong, healthy, sturdy foundation for a relationship. So there's that. Now we also have the freaking Eight of Pentacles. Let me get a little drink of water. Or this is not water. This is my type of water, but it's bean water. I know some people are going to be like, bean water. Anyways, Eight of Pentacles. This is also like a really good sign to me when it comes up in relationships. Well, sometimes this could go a little too much, right? But with the right amount of this energy, this Eight of Pentacles energy, I feel like this is Picasso, because the Eight of Pentacles talks about trying to perfect something. Now, again, we could pour too much of this perfection energy in, and it could be like we're trying to perfect our partner. However, if we're doing like a blanket general statement with this card in regards to relationships, I see this as trying to understand somebody, getting to know someone, trying to learn about somebody, because that's what the Eight of Pentacles talks about, trying to learn something, right? And wanting to understand this person, I feel like, to such a degree where it's like we know how to handle each other. We know how to communicate with each other. We know how to deal with each other's emotionals and our emotional flows, right? I see this as wanting to work on a relationship. I see this as wanting to work on a partnership. I see this as wanting to perfect a connection, okay? Wanting to learn about somebody else so that we can have like a beautiful relationship. That is how I see the Eight of Pentacles when we're talking about love. So, okay, so like, whatever, like, let's say this doesn't matter. We still have the freaking Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles, you guys, is even better, because to me, I see this as a long-term investment when it comes to love and relationships. I always say this, like, if somebody wants to date me, they have to show me with something that they are willing to invest in me, whether that is like their time, their emotions, their energy, acts of service, financially. Like, I need to see some type of investment from a man that I'm dating in order for me to feel safe in like building something with them, right? And again, it doesn't need to be money. It does not need to be money, guys, but some type of investment needs to show up. So I'm seeing this as you guys literally like laying such a beautiful foundation for a relationship to last a long period of time. To last. It's substantial. It is significant. Okay? This, oftentimes, like when we're not talking about relationships, I see this as literally like investing in stocks or investing in a home, like a fixer-upper to like rent out or to sell. It's like that type of investment where it's like I'm putting in work and effort today because I see potential in this lasting me for the future. So when it comes to love, we are spending time with somebody that we see a future with. We are spending time with somebody, getting to know somebody, trying to perfect a relationship, lay a healthy, strong foundation with somebody that we can envision a future with, okay? Now, again, like this person could be investing in you, either emotionally, with their time. And here's the thing, how do we understand, like, okay, well, they text me all the time. Is that an investment? It depends on the person, right? How busy are they? What do they do for work? Like, do they not have a lot of free time? If they don't have a lot of free time and then on top of it, they're giving you the free time that they do have, that's a huge investment. That's a huge investment. Does somebody struggle emotionally to open up, but they want to open up to you emotionally? That's a huge investment. Or Is that something that's easy for them? Are they somebody who's very emotional and opens up to everybody emotionally? That's not a huge investment. Again, somebody who has a lot of money giving you, let's say somebody's like a millionaire and they're like, I'm going to give you $1,000. That's not a huge investment. Like, obviously that's generous and kind, but that's not that you're not really investing, because like $1,000 to a millionaire is like, what is that? Like nothing, right? So you guys have to be able to identify what this person would view as an investment, or what this person's intentions are behind their investment, okay, that they're making in you. And I do feel, again, like there is somebody coming in. And the reason why I feel confident saying that, you guys, is because we have the Lovers here. And yes, I'm intentionally covering the card like this. YouTube's been very brutal on me lately, so we are not taking any chances. The Lovers, you guys, talks about two lovers coming together, two soulmates coming together. This also does talk about choosing a path that is in alignment with your highest good. Now, based on everything else that is here, you guys, long-term investment, okay, something that's going to last the test of time, learning about somebody, getting to know someone, trying to perfect a relationship with somebody, building something with somebody else. Like, this is literally talking about getting together with other people and building something with those people, aka a relationship, someone who's generous. And then the Lovers. That's why I feel like you guys you're definitely going to be meeting somebody who is significant, substantial, someone who I feel like is potentially, you're going to have a very deep emotional bond with this person, okay? So yeah, I feel like this is really, I felt this again a little bit in the last group, but I feel like this is the only group where I feel like the potential for marriage is here. The potential for like really having a long-term relationship is here. Now, again, within the next 3 months doesn't mean that you're going to meet this person and then fall in love immediately, because I don't know about that. But I feel like this person's coming into your life within the next 3 months, or you guys are getting to know this person within the next 3 months, especially those of you who are actively dating and actively like on the dating scene. Okay? For those of you who are just staying in your house and like not putting yourself out there, how are they going to find you, my love? How are they going to find you? We have longing. This is a craving, aching, and wanting. Oh my gosh. This is like a deep desire for somebody. This is like, I miss you so much. I haven't seen you in 3 days and I just want to kiss your beautiful face. That's what that feels like. And she's like holding a light. I don't know why she's doing that with a light bulb, but it feels like she's like wanting to kiss her lover's face. And she's just like, I miss you so much. Anyways, longing for someone. I'm getting that feeling of like physical pain from being away from this person. It's like my heart aches. My heart literally aches for you so deeply. I just want to be with you. That's what that feels like. We have realizations as well, and this says epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. So for some of you, and this is not for everybody listening to me, this is not for everybody who is listening. For some of you, this is somebody who's already in your life. I'm not saying an ex. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. I'm not saying an ex. For some of you, it could be an ex. For others of you, it's a friend. For others of you, it's somebody who perhaps you've had like a little flirtation situation going on, but you guys didn't take the time to really get to know this person fully. And perhaps we are re-exploring that, having some type of revelation that, oh my gosh, I actually really like this person and I feel like we would work. But there's some type of realization, there's some type of light bulb moment. This could even be in regards to the effort or the lack of effort you're putting into your dating life. I always say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you're not putting yourself out there, if you're not going outside, if you're not putting yourself in an environment where you can meet single people, you're gonna stay single. You're gonna be alone because you can't force this person to come to your house like on a random Tuesday, you know? So having perhaps certain realizations about pursuing love may also be coming up, and you may be feeling inspired to put yourself out there more. Drum roll. We have, that was the weakest drum roll that's ever existed. We have soulmates. This is deep love, unity, and connection. Okay. Deep love, unity, and connection. Soulmates. You guys, me failing at covering this, the Lovers, they are doing the same gosh dang thing they are all over each other. You are going to be so into this person group 4, like so invested, physically, emotionally, like you are in to this person. I was gonna say you're in this person. You're so into this person, and I'm so excited for you, and I hope this is your soulmate. My fingers are crossed for you that this is your freaking soulmate, because I want that for everybody. But at the very least, like, this connection is going to be significant, and I feel like emotionally the emotions are all intertwined, and like, you know, I think this is going to lead to a relationship. I'm just going to be so honest with you. I think that this is leading you to a substantial relationship with this person. So, and for some of you, you may have already met this person, or like recently met this person. Maybe you guys like aren't official yet, but you know who I'm talking about, and you're like, that's them. We also have the 5th house, which is the house of dating. It says passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. I was saying this a lot in the last group. I've had so many men tell me, like, oh my gosh, I appreciate the fact that you're not like so like serious like within the first like 5 minutes of talking to me. I appreciate the fact that you're not like, so what are we, after an hour of messaging each other. And I'm like, why would I do that? Like, I don't know if I want you. Why would I be like, what are we? I don't even know who you are. Anyways, point is, have fun while you're dating. I'm not saying don't take dating seriously, or don't go into dating situations with intention, because I think having intentions are important, and knowing and understanding your intentions are important, but you don't need to lead with like aggression, or lead with like, so are you looking to have babies or to get married like next year? Like, I don't know. I just don't think you necessarily need to lead with that. I think you should have fun, enjoy the process of getting to know someone, enjoy the process of building a relationship with somebody, and obviously like have that conversation when you feel it's appropriate, when you feel like it's time. I definitely think that's a conversation that needs to be had. Don't avoid that conversation, but like, you don't need to go into a new dating situation so hot and heavy, right? Or so hot and serious. So have fun, play, enjoy this moment of dating, enjoy this season of exploring what is out there. We have Jupiter here. This is grow and expand. I'm seeing this as growing and expanding a relationship. I don't know where your Jupiter is in your chart. My Jupiter is in my 7th house. So that's fun. I actually kind of really like my Jupiter placement, but anyways, you guys may have Jupiter in the 7th house. You guys may have Jupiter in the 5th house. You guys may have Jupiter in a significant position that may be playing a role in regards to meeting this person or engaging in this relationship. Now, Jupiter is oftentimes connected to the energy of Zeus, which obviously is like Greek mythology. Zeus is very much connected to the husband, right? Because he's married to the goddess of marriage. Yes. So this could oftentimes be associated with the energy of the husband or marriage, things like that. Okay, not necessarily marriage, but like the husband, okay? And the fact that it says grow and expand, and we have the 10 of Pentacles here, I think that's a little bit interesting. Because again, the 10 of Pentacles is an investment. Investments, oftentimes, the purpose of us investing is so that it grows and expands. Because you never invest in something with the intentions of it being a flop, okay? Because then, like, what's the point? Oh my god, I did not stop. You guys, I know I shuffled off camera today, but I swear, hands to the universe, I did not know that Jupiter was here twice. This says align, demonstrate, and express the values and beliefs you have learned about love. Be open to new ways. Be open to new ways, guys. Results are healing, stop it, and expansion. So you guys got Jupiter here twice. Some of you guys are getting married to this person. This is your husband. Congratulations. And here's the thing. If this is your husband, when you meet them, you're gonna know. You're not going to be like, oh, is this my husband? Cenus said this could be my husband. It's not going to be one of those. It's going to be like, thank you for the confirmation, Cenus, but I already knew that. Like, that's what it is. So if any of you are questioning, I'm not saying this to you. I'm saying this to the people where you met this person, or when you meet this person, you know, and I'm not even a thought in your mind, because it's like, that's how strong you will know. I'm so happy for you guys. There's luck in your love life. I also needed to mention that because Jupiter's connected to luck. There's so much luck happening in your love life. We have new love. It says new love or a new phase in love is beginning. Congratulations, group number freaking 4. You guys won. New love, a soulmate connection, Jupiter times 2, the 10 of pennies, generosity. Like, you guys just literally have... I'm excited for this group so much. Please, in the next 3 months, come back here and tell your girl how happy you are in love, how great things are going, how beautiful, how magical your love life is. I want to hear about it. I want to know. I want to give you a little clap. I'm excited for this group. And again, those of you who are staying in the house, who are not doing anything in your love life, and you're expecting things to suddenly progress, that is not going to happen. All right. You have to take action. If nothing is currently happening, things that are in motion tend to stay in motion. If it's not in motion, you can't expect it to go into motion, guys, okay? You got to give yourself a push. You got to put yourself out there. So this is for the people who are actively dating. Congratulations. I'm excited. Everybody else, you got some homework, but once you do that homework and you put yourself out there, there's luck in your love life. So I'm so excited for you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you guys want a personal reading, I have personal readings available in my description box 3 weeks out of the month. Thank you. I love you. Hope you have an amazing day. Bye.